I'm Gregory.
Come join us on our adventures on
D&G Explorers. Jelly jelly.
Hey everybody!
Explorers.
Wow, what was that? Explorers. Wow, did you like regress to
I don't know.
I don't know what age?
I can't say my R's already.
Welcome everybody.
Welcome. Already a typical start to our shows, our live shows.
Gary, you mentioned the strobe light thing, and I'm like, oh my god, we gotta get it. And I thought it was right here. I have no idea where it's at. Now I feel so bad.
I think it's in our box underneath it, but I don't want to lift that up because then we're going to ruin our set.
Well, you could just lift
it
really quick.
No, because all that other stuff's going to go.
I see.
We'll just go.
Gary,
like
I'm sorry. You're going to have to use your imagination. Here, let's do that. Is that? I mean, I'm trying here. I mean, you know, I don't know what else to do. I'm so sorry, Gary.
Welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us. I just realized we didn't go live last week because I had to work.
Why did you do that? I don't remember.
Well, I was supposed to be out of town with a company meeting, but that never changed. I mean, that changed, but still there was so much to do at work I couldn't break away on time. So, yeah. Aw, Jamie's taking a break from us. So, Greg, why don't we
taking a break from us? Oh, wow. We feel the love. Yes, they're taking a break from us.
For us.
I'm just giving you bedtime.
Why don't we welcome our who's in here. Let me put it in by. I'm having so much issues. Jim, for more sunshine, please. Take.
It's time for a chat check. Brought to you by More Sunshine, Please. By Menon.
All right. Did that sound so bad? Because I quickly lowered the movie sound, so hopefully it didn't scare you guys. But Greg,
Jim, of course, is our chat check person. So thank you, Jim. So welcoming, we have Anthony Simone. We have TWF Traveling with Friends, which is Tom Beetle Bailey. And real quick, Tom, I'm so sorry. We cannot hear your post all day. We couldn't even hear the recap. Yeah, recap. So hopefully you post it on the Facebook page on the group so we can see it. Back to our regularly scheduled program here. Dizney Nerd Herders is in the house. Nerd Herders is in the house. Angela Nemechek, Waypoint Explorers, Pepper Tree Villa.
Oh, did you say Pepper Tree Villa?
I sure did. There you go. I'll be stealthy tonight, but I'm here. It's been a rough week. We completely understand.
Yes, hugs to you guys.
Yes, hugs to all of
Your
you.
inner thoughts.
Yes. So no worry with that. Sir Getty at the Beaches is here. And again, Gary, I'm so sorry. I don't know where the strobe is. It might be in that box. I don't know. Life Adventure Show is here.
Welcome, Tammy.
Rally Creative Travel, welcome. We have Kathy Mills. Michelle the Quilter. Thank you for the congrats, Kathy Mills and Michelle. Jamie Wilhite. Taking a break to enjoy our show. Derek, not to take a break from us. Just Dave is here. Nick Tours. And Shavana Creative Circle. Shawana, I can't read.
Are you adding a different like I did earlier?
Shawana Creative Circle channel. And M. Stewart, welcome.
Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. Hard to believe. We've been doing this for 5 years.
For live shows.
Our channel's coming up on 6 years, but our live shows was actually yesterday, August 29th. And let me pull it up here real quick. August 29th. This was our first show that we did. It was Let's Compare Disneyland and Magic Kingdom. So for those of you who aren't familiar what that is, Magic Kingdom is the Disneyland version of the park in Florida at the Walt Disney World. So that was our first one. Hard to believe. That was yesterday. Last year. So, oh my gosh.
Last year, but it was 5 years ago. How does that time travel even work?
I don't know.
So we're already on Gary's crap list, so we're a dance down already. Wah, wah. Tom Peter Bailey did put it on the non-group cruise Facebook group page. Wait, did he mean a dance down already, like we missed out on a dance? Or I don't know what he meant. What happened?
So we had a PayPal chat from Gary.
Oh, thank you. Sorry, I'll take back my womp because I thought you were saying we missed out on something.
And it says for year one, congratulations. So thank you so much, Gary. We will
for year one.
For year one. So
it's been 5 years, Gary. It's been 5. Movie Mania, Nick, welcome.
And Waypoint Explorers.
I think I know what he was saying. So yeah, go ahead.
Said 5 years and 1 day. You are correct. 5 years and 1 day since I can't add, and I said it was 1 year ago. Hard to believe it's been 1 year ago.
Captain's Table MDR, welcome. Happy to catch the live and a special one. Congrats, guys. Thank you.
Gary.
You got 4 more years to go. Well, we owe Gary
a dance. You want to do that?
Jiggy.
Okay, we'll do a quick little dance. We'll do the...
Without the strobe light.
Yeah,
here. I'm sorry. We'll do this.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
That money clip us now, the new now looks like whoa. Upgrade her diamonds, now her girlfriends are like whoa, 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 whoa. I hit record a drop, you can't ignore it.
Thank you so much.
We're such goobers on this show.
Dilly Dilly.
More sunshine, please.
Yes.
Welcome.
We also, Derek Sliva, welcome. Thank you for joining us.
I was going to say Silva.
It looks like Silva, but
Yeah,
I don't know if it was a misprint.
I cannot read.
But it says
Derek Sliva, welcome.
Yes. So a great,
or I would have said Sliva.
A great first
Derek
name.
Sliva.
A great first name. So
yes, it is. Different spellings.
We're still family.
Yes.
But Greg,
greetings, Jim.
Saying that, Greg, we've been very good with our diet lately, but we're going to celebrate
We
today.
have some dilly bubbly barefoot.
So I don't know
if
you've ever tried the barefoot bubbly before, but it's really good wine and it's not that expensive. So we decided we like sweet wines and we like it bubbly.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna try that. I've been behaving in, what is the date? About 3 weeks from now, I'm going to have 2 surgeries all in one day. Yay! I'm gonna have.
I don't know if he's been behaving.
I'm gonna have a gallbladder removal and I have an umbilical hernia. Luckily,
cord.
They're finally gonna remove it.
There's an issue there.
So, I've been trying.
Woo!
I've been really watching what I eat. I have a large stone in my gallbladder. So I've really been trying to eat low fat. I've lost a lot of weight. So I've been trying to be good. I've cut out alcohol for the most part. I think we had one drink the other day, but that's been pretty much it.
Alcohol.
We've been good. It's a time to celebrate.
It seems like gallbladder season is here because we know several people that are having gallbladder issues. I'm like, what is going on right now? And we have a cruise coming up, so hopefully people aren't affected by it, or they have other issues and pains, aches and pains and stuff. So I hope they're okay. So we're gonna have a touch of the bubbly.
So Jamie says anything from bubbly is great. Yeah, they make really good wine. Did we say hi to Michelle Quilter? I think we did. Welcome in, Michelle.
But welcome again.
Yes.
Welcome everybody. RobFuz is here.
Welcome. Did you say RobFuz?
I did. Gotta get that horn fixed.
So today we're gonna kind of talk about where we were at 5 years ago. What's been going on over the years. Some of our memories of it. We've done a lot of live with guests, and we're going to show. I'm pretty sure we've missed some, but as I was pulling them up, I was surprised how many guests we've had on our show.
We tried to remember.
We tried to do it. I was basically going through the computer and trying to search for everything. So I think I might have had it, but
if we missed anybody,
we apologize. But
yes.
It's kind of fun to look back and realize how many guests we had on our show. And I would tell you, all the guests we've had, sometimes they can be a little bit awkward meeting people like online. We've never had one guest that we felt like we just didn't have like an instant connection.
Yep.
So, and that's part of the great community.
And then when we meet them in person, it's even cooler because you feel like you've known them for years. It's not even like meeting a stranger. So
dilly dilly.
Cheers, dilly dilly. For those of you that don't know what dilly dilly means, it's from a Budweiser commercial where they go dilly dilly. So we kind of inherited that for our dilly dilly shenanigans.
Yes. And those of you, we meant to mention this, those of you who might be affected by the hurricane.
Yes.
I hear it's supposed to go up to I haven't really followed it today because I've been watching the U.S. Open.
It went through Florida.
Well, it's still it hasn't.
Georgia got hit where Gary.
No, it hasn't. Is it hit landfall yet? I don't think it's hit.
It has.
The outer bands have.
I saw on TikTok where it already hit the shore, but.
Oh, it did?
I know that they've had power outages. Nurse Nancy had some flooding in her area. Gary's area had wind and rain. Gary, did you have any flooding or anything like that?
Well, he said at least from yesterday, that rain was not from the hurricane.
It's already in South Carolina, so it's already passed.
So everyone, if you're affected by it, he said it, yeah. So I hope you guys are safe. We don't lose electricity. I said it was supposed to go up to Category 3, so I don't know if it quite got to that. I don't even know where it is anymore. It was last time I checked last night. It hadn't hit land yet. It's moving really quick. Okay.
Gary got 25 minutes of rain from Adalia. RobFuz, Jim said RobFuz dodged a bullet.
It did. Okay. That's good news. It never made it to 3.
I know some other people still got hit with rain though, so yeah.
Rain, storm surge can be just as bad.
We actually had a hurricane in Southern California. When it hit land though, it turned into a tropical storm. So, but on that same day, we were at our friends down south, and there was a earthquake. So we didn't feel it, but we saw like the lights slightly swinging. But yeah, it's like earthquake or hurricane, tropical storm, earthquake. What else is coming up next? We
Mary
don't want to know.
Ellen Dillon, thank you so much. I should be finishing packing, but wanted to stop in for a while. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We are going to meet her on the Celebration Cruise.
That is awesome.
Yes, I can't wait.
Cruising on the high seas.
Welcome, Rob.
And travel. I want to make sure I read that right. Yeah, everyone that we're going to meet on this upcoming non-group group cruise, let's just call it what it is. It's a group cruise. There's no non-group about it, but it's going to be cool to meet everybody and meet those that we've already met and hang out with them again, and then meet a lot of other new people that we have not met. So hopefully we'll have some kind of time with everybody, even if it's 10-15 minutes or something, or
hug.
We run into you. I know everyone's going to be busy. It's going to be packed and crazy and fun and chaotic and all that fun stuff.
Welcome. Welcome.
Wow, you got a frog in your throat?
I'm reaching puberty, I guess. Nautical Nancy.
Yes, speaking of
puberty?
No.
Speaking of puberty, Nautical Nurse Nancy.
Well, I'm sure Nurse Nancy can teach you all about puberty if she needs to. But yes, Nurse Nancy's going to be there, and we weren't talking about her, I don't think, but I had her in my mind because on the Polo we were talking about we're going to try to talk to as many people as we can, even if, not literally run into them, but, along passing and stuff, you stop and talk to people. There's going to be so many people there,
There's going to be over 100.
We can't chase down people, unfortunately.
80 from one group, and there's like 20 from the other one. So
look at that. Nurse Nancy will give you a private phone call and teach you about puberty if you need to. She said, I'll teach you about puberty. So there you go.
Rob says, then after that cruise, go over to the one out of NOLA. I think he's referring to the booze cruise, which is not booze as in booze. It's booze as in boo, a Halloween cruise. They're doing one out of that. There's quite a few people on that one,
Well, our cruise is going to be a booze cruise in the sense of booze and booze, because it's going to be it's a Halloween cruise.
Yes.
So it's the week before Halloween. Last year we went on the Carnival Radiance, and that was the week of Halloween. So that's kind of weird how that happened. But yeah, we still get another week to be at home with all the spookiness and fun. So
Greg, going to us going live, we started our channel. It was, our first video came out almost 6 years ago.
You have a question. Captain's Table MDR, Derek, have you seen the beer chugging girl while watching the U.S. Open?
I have not. I'll have to look that up.
That makes me think of that. Oh my gosh, the casino game. What's it called? The lady with the beer.
The Heidi.
Yes.
Beer Hoss.
It has a really good theme song to it. If you're winning a bonus.
I'll have to keep an eye out for her. That sounds funny. Our first video came out. I think it was October 17th, and that's when we came back from Disneyland Paris, and we figured out we could actually make videos.
Disneyland Paris was like a highlight.
It was a great way to start the channel.
Doing YouTube, yes.
And then after about a year, we were getting closer to we were probably about 600, I think, when we started going live. But one of the things is, we realized when we were filming, we would film, and then it wouldn't be for a few months before we would get back in front of the camera to start filming again. So since we were new to it, it still felt awkward to start picking up the phone, because we use our phones. They're iPhones, so they're really good phones. But we would film with that, but it was like doing it for the first time again.
We learned how to film this way, not that way.
Well, that we learned that on the very first video, but we learned where the microphones were, how we should be talking, where we should be talking, and just feeling more comfortable in front of the camera. So we still didn't feel comfortable with that, so we decided a couple of things. By going live, it would make us more comfortable in front of the camera like we are today, and we wouldn't feel like we're like all eyes are on us when we're filming. We would be a lot more natural. Well, so that's why we decided to go live finally.
Yeah, and with live shows, we've learned through the years, you're going to have trolls and people, basically haters and things like that come on and put stuff that they shouldn't be, and we just block them off the show. But it doesn't bother us anymore. Not like when we first saw it, we're like, oh my gosh, look, did you see what they put?
We laugh now.
Yeah,
but we haven't
had
one in a long time.
Haven't. It's just funny if it happens. I did want to point out, it's not Valentine's Day, but I put some hearts up here just to represent all the love that we've received from all of you throughout the 5 years that we've done live shows. So it's not much, but it's just a little symbol showing, all the love that we've received from you guys. So thank you very much for all your love and support.
So Rob was saying, finally, I'll be so glad to finally get onto a Carnival ship, because I've been trying almost 2 years, and every time something keeps getting in the way. You know what?
That's like us in Royal Caribbean. I was just going to say that too.
We booked the Symphony of the Seas twice. And have we gone on the Symphony of the Seas?
You know what? No. We're going to go on it, gosh darn it. We are going to make it happen. And third time's a charm. Something better not happen where we can't go again.
Yeah, that is one ship. We sailed out when we were on the Virgin ship when we went out in February. And we came back and the Symphony of the Seas was there.
Yes.
And I was like, oh.
But it's a huge ship. It's not the biggest ship anymore in the world, but it's up there.
Yeah, the Wonder
We still want to go on it because we wonder how that ship is, even though the Wonder is bigger. See what I did there?
For now.
It was cheesy.
For now. But, yeah, and then I remember when we first went live, I was terrified. Getting, like, the last 5 minutes, I was almost like hyperventilating before we went on. And I kept on saying, calm down there. Calm down.
But you're like that every time.
I still am. No. To this day, I still am.
Not as bad, but
no, I'm
it's not. Like he stresses me out when he does that. I'm like, okay, please stop. You're going to stress me out.
No, you're totally misrepresenting. I tell him what we're going to cover for the day, what we have going on there. And he says, well, I don't know if I'm going to remember all that. So it's not that I'm stressed. I'm trying to fill him in of what's going on. It doesn't even faze me that we go live anymore. Ben,
Eva,
thank you so much.
Ben, yes, Ben,
welcome,
PTV,
guys. Thank you for joining us.
And Eva Marshall, a great big hello to D&G Explorers. Thank you, Eva Marshall and Ben, for joining. But Surfer Girl 326, welcome.
Sheree.
Sorry, I mean to cut you off. They're coming in.
You know, I've been getting used to that for 5 years.
Wow. So, well, longer than that, but we won't go there.
But one of the things that I quickly learned is we're not perfect. As an example of today.
By no means.
And we're not going to be perfect. So I don't think people care that we're perfect.
We don't want to be perfect.
We're going to be watched because people want to watch us. So I quickly learned that. And that kind of changed everything while I was more relaxed on there. And sometimes we don't even prep for a show. We maybe have like an idea of what we're going to do.
We just wing
Sometimes we're more organized and I want to get more information out. And that's where what Greg was saying. I'm not that I stress them out. Well, I hope I don't stress them out. But I want to make sure we cover certain points.
I'm the one that tries to calm you down. But the thing is that I work from home. So Derek's off Wednesdays, so I'm working. He has more time to prepare for the show. I don't. So when I'm off work, he kind of fills me in on what's going on. I put my 2 cents in. I put my ideas and thoughts in it. And then we just go from there. So
we said hi to Nick Torres, right?
We did, but hello again, Nick Torres. Welcome.
So when we think about where we were 5 years ago, we had gone on 2 Disney cruises. Our channel was more leaning. We've always been travel oriented, and that was one of the reasons why we picked D&G Explorers. It wasn't
Well, it's our first letter of our name, so
Yes.
D&G,
We-
Big Explorer, Little Explorer.
We originally was going to be called the Dizney Explorers, and that's what our email is on if you try to reach out to us. It says the Dizney Explorers, but that the YouTube name was picked. We chose the email first before choosing the YouTube name, and so we changed it, and we thought, what else could we be? And we said D&G Explorers, which we're glad because we're so much more than just a Disney and theme park show.
Mm-hmm.
We're probably more oriented towards cruising because that's been our latest fascination and interest.
We go through our adventures basically. Whatever we do that's fun, exciting, new, not new, cruising, Disney, everything in between. We have fun.
So 5 years ago, we had done 2 Disney cruises, and we were getting ready to go to our first. We were cheating on Disney for the first time, and we went on in that December of that year, we went on our first non-Disney cruise. It was the NCL Bliss, and since then, we've done several cruises, but
we've
as
kind
of
of
together,
put our feelers out and have broadened our horizons.
So we've done.
Self-proclaimed Captain Billy J. Travels
Welcome,
is here.
Billy.
Ahoy there, everybody. Ahoy there. Derek and Gregory, the real captain, is here. Well, you keep telling yourself that. Self-proclaimed Captain Billy J.
Gary says, I never realized that I'm so slow, so I don't know what
I have no idea what that means.
No.
But Captain Billy J knows that we're just joking with him.
We've been on 3 Disney cruises. We've been on 4. Our number 1 cruise that we sell, cruise line, is NCL.
Mm-hmm.
We've done 3 Princess cruises, which we did all last year. We did 1 Virgin, and we've done 2 Carnival.
Wait, rephrase. We've done 1 Virgin cruise.
Wow.
You got to make sure you're detailed in what you say. Cruising on the high seas and travel. So how did it feel cheating on Disney? I will still say to this day that Disney is by far the best cruise company, in my opinion. Derek likes Norwegian, but I really enjoy Disney's service on their ships. So it's not really cheating. It's just trying different things.
Well,
but we always go back to Disney at some point.
I would say, with the exception of Greg on 1 cruise, he didn't like it as much as others, and that's probably because of
thank you, Eva.
How short it was. But the next time we went on the Radiance, you really liked it, and that was the Halloween cruise. You enjoyed it a lot more because with a 3-night Carnival cruise, it's like a party cruise, and it was a little bit different.
Welcome, David. Welcome.
Thank you for joining us.
Yes.
Greg said that you were going to be possibly jumping on. So
thank you. If you've done the most cruises on Princess, then why not Princess Explorer?
Well, it was NCL is our most. That would be Norwegian Explorers, I guess would be the name of it.
That'll be our sub-channel, Princess Explorers. We have gone on. We did the Sky Princess, the Discovery Princess, and the Enchanted Princess.
Oh, I'm so proud of you.
What? You were? What is it called?
The Royal Princess.
Yes. Well, Royal Enchanted, it's the same dang thing.
It was a rather enchanted experience, but...
Oh, David's been here. Thank you for joining us from the beginning, and thank you for talking on the chat with us.
But, I was thinking what... Oh, Rob said about how did it feel about cheating on Disney?
Well, I explained my part.
It's good. I would. There's. I can't even.
Spit it out now.
There's something. Every cruise line offers something unique that the other ones don't. There's things they do better, and there's things that they could improve on. I would say there's not a perfect cruise line out there. So with every cruise line, it's something it's fun to experience it. Now for Norwegian, we've only been on 1 class of ship, even though it's we've been on 4 of them. We've been on 1 of those twice, which is the NCL Bliss, which is my favorite ship. But it's called a Breakaway Plus class ship, it's their biggest ship that they offer, and I just love all the amenities and all the things that they offer on there. That even if you don't use them or pay for them, they're there if you want to do that. That's why I like NCL.
That's my favorite NCL ship, but it's not my favorite ship.
Angela says that's our OnlyFans page. Princess Explorers.
Wow. Wow. Angela, I can't believe you just went there. Yeah, I don't think that would be a good name.
We've got 2 additional super chats from Gary.
Gosh.
He says, now you owe me 2 drinks. Congrats on 2 years.
Wait, we owe him 2 drinks? You mean 2 dances? Because if you have the unlimited drink package, then you just get your drinks on the cruise ship.
Well, we don't have it, so we're going to be paying it for him. And then the other one said...
But why would we pay if he has the unlimited? That makes no sense. We'll just go up and order for you using your card. That works just fine, right?
It says, look how much you've grown after 3 years. So, Greg, why don't we do...
oh, boy.
What?
No, we have 2 jiggy jiggies to do.
Yes, so, all right. So
with our goober dancing.
Yes, so here's one for you, Gary. Next one for you.
Oh, wow. Okay, we forgot the poll, Gary, for your striptease dance. I'll let you do this one. I can't. Yeah. Wow. Did you just kick your leg up?
Oh my god.
Wow. So there you go. Yeah, we saw Gary's striptease moves on Marco Polo. What was it, yesterday? He was getting down with his bad self. I told him, make it rain, get those dollar bills out for when he's dancing.
Gary won't have the drink package on there, so we will
okay. Yep. Gary, we will be happy to buy you a soda.
Yes. So.
Okay, you didn't say what kind of drink. I'm just joking. We will buy you 2 dilly dilly drinks just for you, but we get to pick what they are, so you might like it, you might not, but we expect you to drink the whole thing.
So, Greg, over these 5 years, some of the unique places that we've gone live from, we've gone on several cruises to go live. So not obviously not just on a Wednesday. I think we've had more success on a Princess cruise going live. Definitely when we're on the ship. Dizney, we went live.
Ben, I'll remember that. He just sent a text. Well, when you're sitting down, it makes it kind of hard to dance. But yeah, go ahead.
Now you lost my train of thought.
Sorry, go ahead. Oh, there's another one from Angela as well when you have a chance.
Okay, let me finish my thought because I'm not going to remember.
Okay.
So we tried to go on the Dizney. We didn't have the internet, but when you're on land on a ship and you're
My God! What happened to that poor ship? Did it run into the ground? When you're on land on a ship,
when you're in port, it's easier to get Wi-Fi and the connectivity and all that. But when you're out in the ocean, unless you have the Wi-Fi package, it stinks. We tried to go live on the Disney Magic. This was actually before we started going live regularly on the Wednesdays. We had to delete that because it was horrible. Disney has horrible reception. If you ever try to go live on it, I hear even with the internet, it's not a cruise company that you can go live with.
So Live Adventure Show, I don't understand. I'm sorry. I was all having coffee with an animal, saying how he enjoyed my company.
Oh.
Then the sexy music came on. LOL. You were having coffee with an animal?
She's playing Animal Crossing.
Oh. I'm like, wait, what? I didn't know you drink coffee with the animals. Okay.
The cats are fighting.
They're roughhousing a little bit.
But we've gone from Disneyland. Definitely a fun place to go live. We did one of my favorite shows that we did was on October 1st, 2021.
Wow, 19. Wow.
We went live from Walt Disney World on the 50th anniversary from the Magic Kingdom. From Magic Kingdom, they got rid of the. It's from Magic Kingdom, and that was special. We didn't release any vlogs from that. Filmed the heck out of it, but didn't release any vlogs. But we did do a live show on the day of that, and that was one of the special moments. We also went live.
Don't forget to check
I'll check after this. We didn't
forget about you, Angela.
We went live many times from Walt Disney World, but one of the most erotic, one of the most exotic places.
Wow. Where have you been going without me? You're going to erotic places. You're going to clothing optional places like you always say.
And that's it. It was the
it's
Rio
all
Palace.
Inclusive, yes.
The Rio Palace Peninsula when we went live from there. So that was one of the special places that we went live on.
Apparently it was erotic and clothing optional. So he always says that, but he means all inclusive. Ben says, "Oh dear Lord," and I could hear how he says it too. You know how Ben always says, "Oh dear Lord."
Keep going.
Where are you?
I'm finding it, so keep going with the chat.
Okay then. Oh, Angela says you're fine. I can wait. Ben says, "Stop it right now." Yeah. Well, yeah.
Angela, thank you so much. We got a super PayPal.
Thank you so much.
Happy 5 years. So we.
Thank you.
Yes. Do we need to do the pole dance again?
No.
Okay, here we go. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you very much.
You guys have been great friends of ours. You've been amazing supporters of us, and your love and for us is, we just can't tell you how overwhelmed we are of it. So thank you so much.
Gary, who are you kidding? Not wanting to go on a cruise with us? Yeah, okay. That's not what we heard you say to us. Just right before the show here. He has a lot of shenanigans planned when we're there. So, yes, thank you very much, everybody. Too much erotic talk. Wow. Gary, do I need to let out your secrets? Do I really need to? Yeah, I mean, as far you swear up and down like a sailor, so there's one. And then, yeah, the other thing, we won't go there. I'm just joking.
I was going to say, do tell.
No, I'm just giving him a bad time.
So, some other things that have changed over the 5 years is, for us, technology and just
destination fun. Welcome,
Jerry. Thank you for joining us. We're also going to meet her on the cruise.
We're going to meet so many people.
So
many good people.
YouTube has changed over the years in terms of how they do algorithms and all that. We are now to the point where, okay, it is what it is. If we grow, we grow.
So animated.
If we don't, we don't. It is what it is. As long as we're having fun, that is the main thing, and we continue to have fun. We have fun on our Wednesday shows, and that's always been the key for us.
Yeah, I always tell Derek, when we stop having fun doing YouTube is when we stop doing YouTube. So, and it's still fun to this day. So, I don't think we'll be stopping anytime soon. Was thinking it wasn't enough. Sir Gary was thinking it wasn't enough. I have no idea what you mean. But
Rob says, is there going to be a pre-cruise meetup? If so, hope there will be a dunk tank for Gary. Remember when they did the cruise?
Yes. Well, he could have a drunk tank or a dunk tank. Oh my God, did I just say tank? Sorry, I did not mean to say what I just said.
Now you're saying things incorrectly.
Well, yeah, but what I said, I don't want to say on the live show.
Disney Nerders, we completely agree. It's got to be fun or stop doing it.
And we are the first people to make fun of ourselves. We don't care. We have fun with it. You know, we just go along. If something comes up that we mess up on, we have fun with it.
Yeah.
We don't care. So,
and I think over the
we're
years
just
too,
big kids.
one of the things, it's interesting to find out when you look back, and you talk to every channel, and they're all like this.
Thank you, Jamie.
People that watched when you first did the channel, you have some that are continuing to be with you, but you grow into a different audience, and you know, some people move on. Their lives change. That's one of the biggest things that's changed for us is our life. My work has changed. I'm back to being a store leader, store manager. But the hours where I work are in a window where it's harder for me to get videos out. So that's changed a lot than it was 5 years ago. So technology-wise, we've improved it. We did our lives on an iPad before. We started doing our first videos on an iPad.
On an iPhone.
Well, I'm talking about editing.
Oh,
so,
yeah. But we
did
recorded on these things.
We did.
We still do.
So that's all changed. We have a MacBook Pro now that we do things on. So technology-wise, we've done things a little bit differently. We moved out of the office into here because
thank you,
there's
Eva.
a lot more even.
Have a good night. Thank you.
Have a great night, Eva. She was at the BC Lions facility, training facility today. She was handing out stuff to the players.
Gregory always acts the goody-goody, but catches every little slip. I have no idea what you're talking about, Gary. I am not a goody-goody. I have fun.
Oh my gosh. No maps needed travel.
What the?
Thank you, boys.
Oh my gosh. Are they on here?
They must be in
I didn't.
So.
They're incognito. Thank you so much, No Maps Needed Travel. Our friends Maddie and Scotty in Canada. Thank you very much.
So
we really appreciate that.
Let's do this one. I'm fine. I played football for 7 years. That was nothing.
Well, that explains a lot.
Several concussions later.
I'm joking.
Well, we only got 16 minutes left, Greg. So
oh my gosh, we're going to turn into a pumpkin.
I know, there's a lot to cover, but one of the things I want to do, because it was kind of fun looking at who we had on our live shows. So in no particular order, although as we go, the later ones are the ones
we tried to
had
remember
first.
A lot of them.
Yes, so we're going to go through and go through that. Now, hopefully the files here are not so big for each one that it's going to freeze up. So fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Before I press it, Greg.
How much room does Derek take up on a standard dance floor? Well, apparently enough for me to still hit him in the head with my elbow. And Gary said, where was it? He said 6 more years. Somebody said dancing their way 6 more years. Oh, Life Adventure Show. You're all dancing your way to 6 years.
There you go. All right, so let's start this one here. All right. Oh, that was our first video that came out with 5 years anniversary. So we've done part of our live shows. We've done a spin-off called The 5 Foolish Mortals, which I think Valentine's Day was the last one we did.
Yeah, we haven't done one in a long time. We really need to try to get together again.
Yes, I really love these guys. Jim from More Sunshine Plays is between Greg and I. To the right of Jim, for us, the right of Jim is Charlie from Disney Nerd Herders, and up above next to Greg is Ben from Pepper Tree Villa. So all great friends of ours, and I love this. One of our favorite things that we love to do. This is an exclusive Disney channel that we do. Yes, we need to meet again. We have. Speaking of it, Jim was the first person who reached out to us. His wife did, actually. Erin reached out to us, and we became friends thanks to her. And this was when
after
Jim went on Splash Mountain, and we still joke about it because he got drenched on it.
It was like a wall of water that came over him. He said it was worse than the one at Walt Disney World because he's in Florida, so he's not used to the Disney magic of Anaheim, California.
Yeah, and NoMapsNeededTravel were with us that day, so we had an awesome day.
Yes.
We also have our boys from NoMapsNeededTravel, so really close friends of ours. We just recently met them in Vegas. We had a chance to spend a few days for Greg's birthday. Let me finish.
I know. I'm letting you know that Gary left another.
And really close friends to us, just like family. This was one of the ones we did touring with Disneyland Paris. So we did this last year. Maybe it was a couple years ago when we did this one. But they mean so much to us. If you guys haven't had a chance to watch their live shows, I gotta look at this first, but I have no idea what your scribble is. So check out Pepper Tree Villa. Yes, they're in there too. But
all right.
So they go live on Mondays at 9:30 Eastern. Jim for More Sunshine Please goes live on Tuesdays at 7 o'clock Eastern, and Disney Nerd Herders go an hour before us. They go at 7 o'clock Eastern. So definitely check these guys out because they travel TA stuff, but no longer listed as Chad Cruisers.
Right.
Still near and dear to our hearts.
Yeah.
And they'll always be special to us.
Disney Nerd Herders said they dress as Splash Mountain Jim on one Halloween, soaked in everything. Waypoint Explorers. Awesome.
Yes. We finally got to meet these guys on, besides the live and on the Disney, on the Virgin ship that we went on. Really fun guys. They're a lot like us.
Yes.
They have the same personalities of us. So we really enjoy these guys a lot. We also have Let's Get Naughty, Nautical Nurse Nancy. We are her proud moderators. She goes live on Tuesday nights at 10 o'clock Eastern. Also, who it was in here earlier, Rayleigh Creative Travel and Anthony Simone. They are also her modigators, is what they like to say. So great friends of ours. We also have someone who's helped our channel quite a bit, RobFuz. He does a lot for the community. He's done a lot for us specifically. And Rob will always mean a lot to us in terms of us and our channel. So thank you, Rob, for everything that you do. We also have
Adventures
Ahead, who are going to be one of the channels hosting the non-group groups. So Josh and Michelle, they go live, if I remember, they go live at 6 o'clock on Saturdays, is it? I think they go live 6 o'clock on Saturdays.
And then Josh has a spin-off channel,
NES Evolution, and another one
on horror shows called Reel, REEL, Real Dead. It's a horror movie YouTube channel, so it's pretty cool.
We also had on our show Innocents Abroad, which is Bob and Holly. Oh my gosh, I had like a senior moment. Bob and Holly. So they have done a lot of traveling. I think they're finally back home now again, but always love hanging out with them. You have Hani, the great Hani, who is a Carnival Radiance expert for sure. Loved going on our first cruise with him for his birthday last year, and again he's been on our live show too. Another channel, thank you Gary, 6 o'clock our time, 9 o'clock Eastern for Adventures Ahead. Bob and Ashley no longer do a channel, but have been dear friends of ours. Yes, so they mean a lot to us. So those are the first part of people that we've had on our channel, but let me check into PayPal.
Yeah, we're getting like messages on the side here too.
It says, do I want to report Gary? Gary, thank you for the PayPal. Congrats on sticking around so much. Love you both.
Thank you so much, Gary.
You too. Yes.
Thank you. We do love you. We love everybody on here. We truly and honestly do love everybody here.
Yes.
So it's not just something that we say. And I think you missed one from Angela.
We did one already for this. There's another one?
Oh, did we do? Okay, then no. Then we're good. Okay.
All right, here we go. I don't know which one I pressed.
Oh my gosh. Love to make you laugh when I look up and you're like, what are you looking at? I'm like a Muppet or something.
All right, so this is other people that we've had on our show. There's 2 more of these. So we have Jennifer, who I haven't seen her in a while, even on the polos. So I hope she's doing well.
Yep.
But
She's
this is her
word.
channel. Yeah. Viso's Travel. So Raphael, it was great to get to know him.
That's a nice picture.
Yeah, I can't wait to sell him.
Wait, you sail him? You mean sail with him?
Yes.
Yes. Wow. Insert foot in mouth.
We have Sarah and Bob from the Keys Cruisers joined us on our show, and we are actually going to get a chance to have dinner with them and meet them on the non-group cruise.
Yes.
So we're looking
meet them in person
for
for the first time.
Yes. We have MGM Family Travel, which has been our Spotlight Channel host. We haven't done a Spotlight Channel in a while.
Everybody's a Spotlight Channel today. Everybody.
Yes, so thank you,
everyone.
Thank
you so much again for your support.
And then we also have Sherry Awesome Sunset. Oops, what happened to it?
Sherry Awesome Sunset Travel.
Lorelei is how she pronounced her name.
Lanai as like a patio from the Golden Girls.
I had to work through it. And then we also had Amy from AGC Magic TV, who we met. Greg, I don't know if you remember, we met her at Hollywood Studios. We met her over there with Bob and Ashley. And we met her we went into the Muppet Adventure show. The Muppet Vision.
Yes. Ben,
Moonlight
have a good
Adventures.
night.
Welcome. Thank you.
It looks like Ben's leaving. Have a good night. He has to get dinner.
Have a good night, Ben. Thank you, guys.
Welcome, Moonlight Adventures.
We also had Dole Whip Dad.
Wow, I have not seen that name around in a long time.
Yeah, he's still doing a lot of stuff on the Disney side. He's on the Disney side of the channels. We have our friends Mouse Talk, who I love, Melissa, because she's a Buffalo Bills fan, so she'll always be special to me.
Walt and Melissa.
Yep.
And Andrew and Aaron.
Andrew
and Aaron.
No.
Yes.
That's not. It's David and Aaron.
Sorry, David and Aaron. Well, you said Adam, so we were both wrong.
I don't think I did.
You did. But anyway.
David and Aaron, they've moved from west to the east.
Oh, Ben's not leaving. He just wants to get dinner. Okay.
They went from west to the east coast, and they are recently, I think they're on the MSCC side, so great to see them back out and about. Our buddies Kevin and Frank from Cruising with Wills, we sailed with them on the NCL Encore and had a blast with them. So these guys are, you never know what you're going to expect from Kevin. He can be a little bit feisty, but we love these guys. I really enjoy them. And then Sandra D Adventures, her channel's different. It's something about Empty Nest is the name of her channel. But Sandra D, I love her. She's such a fun person.
Is that the ship we wanted to go on? Is that the?
This was on a ship that she had went on.
No, isn't that the Royal Caribbean one we were going to go on?
It looks like it's Symphony.
Is it? Yeah, that's Symphony. We were going to go on that. And then Just Life of Ours.
Yeah, we met them over at
couple
Disneyland.
times.
We did, yes. But we went here is when we went to.
Oh, it's Harmony. Gary said, okay.
It was a special pop-up event where you can do like photo opportunities. So we
had
a chance to
it was about Mickey Mouse. It was really cool.
That weekend was a weekend when the Galaxy Edge was opening up in Disneyland.
Mm-hmm.
So we had a chance to meet up with them. So love those guys too. All right, Greg, let's keep going because we got about 4 minutes left. So we also have Sharon at Sea. So you know how big these guys are. There's some, I don't want to say everyone's been special to us, but there's some channels which are huge now. Life with Favor. Yep. We had a chance to meet them. And also La Lita Loca. We some of my special thoughts with Tony is when we went to the meetup in Miami. Sorry, we were in Port Canaveral. Oh my God, we were in Orlando. There was a ship show meetup, and Tony said he waited longer because he heard we were going to be there. So that was pretty awesome for him to be able to do that.
Thank you, Tom Beetle Bailey. Cheers to the next 5 years and more.
Thank you, Tom. we had Disneyland Eric, which he changes his. It's not Disneyland Eric anymore. I forgot what the name of this channel is, but great Disney content. So really cool guy. And then also we have Dave and Brandy's Excursions, who every Tuesday they've been putting out a video. And then this is a blast from the past.
Right.
Traveling with Bruce. Cruising with Wills. I was going to say Traveling Bruce.
My God, how many years ago was that?
Yeah,
we're like babies.
Look at Greg's face. It's like he's trying to be sexy in that picture on there.
I don't try. No, I'm just playing.
But it was this is really Bruce got me introduced with the cruising community. So he still goes live every Monday. I'm not sure what time he goes live. Here's Dean from the Live Place. Dean does a lot of help with live channels, so if you guys aren't familiar with him, he's helping cruising channels as well as Disney channels. If you have live shows, he helps get the message out. It's kind of a one-stop shop where you can go and let them know that you go live. We had the Traveling Gilberts on our show. Who the heck are the Gilberts?
And Ronnie Gilbert just had his birthday a few days ago, so happy birthday again. Hope you had an awesome day.
And then this is the last one, but definitely we had a great time with the Journey with the Gingers. So Lori and Hannah. So a great time.
They've been on a couple times with us.
Yeah, if we missed anyone, I do apologize. We've enjoyed everyone, and part of our problem right now is our computer. We need to add more storage memory to it because I need to get rid of space because I can't add storage to this one without buying a different computer because it is what it is. You can't upgrade on it. So it's preventing us from doing this program, which is Ecamm. I mean, I guess we could always go to StreamYards, but we're not as efficient. Like we're such efficient on this one, but we're not as efficient on that one as we are. We can't do all the bells and whistles and the background and that. But well, Greg, you do a cruise on the Harmony Seas in March, and it's a group cruise. We are going to be on the NCL Viva in February, so that's cutting it close. My special time with my mom, there's 2 times.
Oh my gosh, Orange Cone Vlog.
Welcome. Guys. There's 2 special times for the year that Mom and I can spend time together, and that's for her birthday in March, and then also in December we go to Vegas around December time. So those are hard times for me to plan anything because I really value the time that I have with her. So that's where the focus is on that. But Rob, we will cruise with you one day, I am sure. But we had so much more to share, so that's awesome. But we want to thank everyone.
Part 2 next week.
No. Next week
wow, your voice. Next week
we are hoping to preview the Disney Treasure.
That'd be awesome.
They were supposed to do it today, but because of the hurricane, they decided to delay the unveiling until next Tuesday. So hopefully we'll be able to share information on that.
Cruising on the High Seas asking when in 2024.
It is, Angela, if you can help us on that. I think it's like February 10th
for
the Viva.
Oh.
If it's the 10th or the 12th. Let me look.
Oh, awesome, Orange Cone Vlog. Raising money for Helping Hands for Cruising. Very cool.
Yes, that is a good thing. That's for people who might not be able to afford a cruise and have never been on a cruise before. So that's a cool thing that they do. They've been doing a marathon, which I believe is done now.
It makes you think that for people in the cruise community on YouTube or even the YouTube community in general, that they're able to go on cruises so easily, and then you have people that have never been on a cruise before, kind of like Disneyland or Walt Disney World. They've never been there, but then there's fundraisers out there to help people be able to go. And Derek and I never take this for granted. I mean, we really never would have thought that we would have done any of this stuff that we've done throughout the years, let alone even having a YouTube channel to share it with everybody. So
yes,
we really appreciate everybody, and we really appreciate being able to do this.
Rob is going off the Viva on the 5th, we start ours on the 9th.
Oh wow. Okay.
Our cruise sails out of San Juan, so I don't think they have 4-night cruises out of San Juan, so I have a feeling you might not be going out of San Juan. Ours leaves out of there. But thank you, everyone. Again, Super PayPals. We have Gary and Angela.
Thank you very,
Thank you
very
so
much. And thank everybody for just your support. We never expect or ask for super chats or super PayPals. We appreciate when we get them, so thank you. Orange Cone Vlogs is also planning a mega group cruise in November 2025, raising funds for them, and we will be hosting 5 recipients on the cruise. That's awesome.
That's
very
awesome.
cool.
Yes.
But thank you, everybody.
Thank you. We'll be back next week.
That's our show for the night. So, go ahead.
Oh, I'm Derek.
And I'm Gregory.
If you forget our names, it's okay, because I'm Little Explorer.
And I'm Big Explorer.
Oh, and sorry, No Maps Needed Travel. Thank you for that super chat.
Yes, thank you very much.
And as Walt Disney once said,
we are just getting started.
We are just getting started.
Everybody have an awesome night. Dilly. Be safe out there with the storm, please.
And once again, oh, there we go. There's a close show. Have a good night, everyone. Remember Nancy last night? She couldn't